और अभी आपको बराह रास्त लिए चलेंगे मौसमियाती तब्दीली के मौजू पर सीनियर सूबाई वजीर मरियम औरंगजेब तकरीब से खिताब कर रही हैं।
Climate change, as we all know, is not a very, cannot be seen in silo or in isolation with bordering provinces, with bordering cities, with the bordering region, with the bordering countries, neighbors. It is integrated, it is comprehensive, it is, something that we all need to work together if we want to change the course, and also has an impact on humanity, I would say, touching each and everyone's life across the ecosystem. So after assuming office, first of all, the development planning of Punjab province has seen transition and a paradigm shift when it comes to climate resilience policies and urban planning. And to begin with, the Chief Minister Punjab has for the first time introduced solid waste management in urban and rural cities across Punjab. It was previously present in only 2 cities in Punjab, but now, alhamdulillah, in our last 11 months, every city, every district, every division has now a complete end-to-end solid waste management framework for, looking at the urban solid waste management planning. So that's something, it's a flagship project of the Chief Minister, and we all know that Sustainable Development Goals has a lot of integration with solid waste management and associated health impacts, air quality impacts also. Then in the climate lens, I would say that for the first time, the development planning has been seen from very integrated approach, cross-sectoral approach, multi-sectoral approach that we say. It's easier said than done, because we all know that we all say across the globe that it should be integrated, it should be inclusive, it should be, trickle down to the local level, to the union council level, to the local government level. But when it comes to real implementation, it is always a challenge, because the sectors talking to each other is a challenge, the sectors communicating to each other is a challenge, and when it comes to policy making for a multi-sectoral subject like climate change, first of all, it is a challenge, but then taking this challenge head on in last 10 months at the Planning and Development Ministry department, we now have a project management unit where all the sectors sit together, they plan together, they allocate resources together, so that we know that, if you're investing into green technologies, if we're investing into climate resilient cities, urban planning, we all have to do this evidence-based decision making together. So that's a complete paradigm shift in our development planning this year, and we've seen results already. When it comes to the adaptation and mitigation of the climate resilient policies, of course, it's also head-on urban planning, rural planning, infrastructure planning, green technology planning. Mass transit also is going through a complete transition from traditional petrol vehicles to electric vehicles, and we've seen already the electric buses have started arriving in Punjab, in Lahore for the first time. So sectoral-wise, in industries, a complete mapping of the industry was done initially. So we divided this 1 year when we assumed office into 3 phases: short-term, medium-term, and long-term. Short-term was mostly legislative changes, amendments, hand-holding, stakeholder engagement, citizens engagement, awareness raising when it comes to climate change. And also, we are going through Punjab and Pakistan, and the cities in the region are going through air quality crisis at the moment. And Lahore, of course, as we see, is the center stage. But this year, in last 5 months, we've seen peaks in other cities of the provinces also. And in the region as well, we've seen peaks, unprecedented peaks this year. So the first 3 months was to create an enabling environment to work together, all the sectors together, for coming together to do this climate resilience planning. So lots of legislative and institutional changes and amendments were done. Environmental Protection Agency, my Director General of EPA is sitting with you in the audience, who's worked really hard in complete overhauling institutional framework amendments. We've changed the Punjab Environmental Act after 1997 to include lots of legislative reforms when it comes to air quality standards and regulations, surveillance, and of course then impact of the air quality. So this was Environmental Protection Agency. For the first time in EPA, we have a multi-sectoral desks now: industry, agriculture, transport, health, education, and this is now housed in Environmental Protection Agency. So we see it from a completely multi-sectoral lens when it comes to planning and development and also environmental protection. Industry, we've mapped a complete industrial landscape of Punjab, and there is a plan to shift the industry. I wish we had graphics on the screen, which we prepared for all of you, because if we can, Father, if we can also start, just the graphics on the screen. So in industry, for the first time, the brick kilns, I can say with conviction that in Lahore division, not a single brick kiln is working other than the zigzag technology. And we've also QR coded the brick kilns, and it is centrally linked to a monitoring system that we have in Environmental Protection Agency. For the first time, intense technology intervention has been taking place in terms of surveillance through drone cameras and safe city cameras, drone for industrial smoke and safe city for vehicular emission. We've introduced that. So in industry, then again, biogas, we have a complete pilot project in Lahore, which has been completed, and now the plan is to have one biogas plant in every divisional headquarter across Punjab. Then also environmental control systems on the industrial units are being installed. The government has given 2 billion interest-free loan to the small industries to have these environmental control systems installed at their industrial unit. Lots of pyrolysis plants have been demolished, changed, and compliance has been done to, and we have data and numbers because we were compiling data for the first time in Punjab when it comes to surveillance and monitoring also. There were only 3 monitors, air quality monitors in Punjab. They were installed in 2007. And other than that, we did not have any air quality monitors, so data was just completely absent from the decision making. So we, for the first time, again, under the leadership of the Chief Minister, till December 31st, we have 30 monitors, air quality, both mobile and permanent ones installed, and the target is to have 60 monitors till March 31st. So now, Punjab government, for the first time, did a very daring thing that we shared data with the media. We shared data with the stakeholder, with the industry, the sectors, and then did our planning for smog season. The second phase was taking everyone along, both the industry, the sectors, and the departments at the government level. Punjab is going through an intense regulation in zero plastic single use, and the plastic is banned in Punjab, and that's also happened for the first time. Thirdly, in agriculture, the Chief Minister vision, of course, of e-mechanization of the agriculture sector, we are witnessing in terms of technology intervention, but for superseders, for the first time, to curtail and to stop stubble burning across Punjab during 2 seasons, wheat and rice. The Chief Minister gave a very intense subsidy to the local farmers, where we gave 60% the government paid for the superseder and 40% was paid by the farmer. And we've seen evidence-based that the districts where there was intense stubble burning because of the use of superseder mechanization, we've seen a reduction in stubble burning across Punjab also. And we do have satellite vision, the graphic.
पंजाब के सीनियर वजीर मरियम औरंगजेब लाहौर में मौसमियाती तब्दीली के मौजू पर गुफ्तगू कर रही हैं।